We all lead busy, hectic lifestyles, but it's still possible to have a nutritious, quick breakfast before you rush your way out the door on your way to work. Coming up. Welcome back, guys, to another video, and today I'm gonna share my simple, quick, but still nutritious meal idea for breakfast if you want to stay healthy but still work within the constraints of, being a very busy person. You want to get out there, out of your house quickly in the morning to do what you got to do, go to work and whatever, and you need something that is nutritious, but you don't want to spend a lot of time, and maybe you want an alternative to getting fast food or going out and just getting coffee and a bagel or whatever. This breakfast might be just the thing for you guys. So first, we're going to start with the carbohydrate component of the meal, and that is cereal. Now, why cereal? Well, cereal is not something that I would say is the most nutritious thing in the world, guys, because again, it is made primarily from, it's a very relatively heavily processed food source. It's mostly carbs, and sugar. But, I still think that it's important to maybe have cereal in a meal such as this because it is quick and easy to prepare. And if you get the right cereal, it could go a long way in meeting your health and nutrition goals, but still being easy to make and quick to prepare. So I recommend the cereal that is called Total. Total cereal is a fantastic cereal to add to your breakfast routine because it is loaded with 11 vitamins and minerals. And it's important to note that it's not just that it contains these vitamins and minerals, but it has 100% or at least a good amount of a percentage of the dosage that you need, the recommended daily intake that you need for some of the more important, vitamins and minerals that you need on a daily basis, to be healthy. And an example of some of these vitamins and minerals, it's got 100% of vitamin C, vitamin B6, vitamin B12. It's got iron. It's got, just read the label, guys. It's got a lot of nutritional value. And the interesting thing that I have found is that this particular cereal, from all the shopping that I've done and all the research that I have done, again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, so, you check with your doctor for any, food allergy requirements that you might have, restrictions and what have you. But from all the research that I have done, I have looked in the supermarket, I've looked at a lot of other cereals, I've, read the nutritional labels. I think Total has one of the most complete macronutrient profiles of any of the cereals out there, guys. So definitely, you want to look at this cereal, give it a shot. It tastes pretty good, guys. I'm not saying it's the best tasting cereal because it doesn't have a lot of sugar, but that's a good thing. It has some sugar, but not a lot. So it's still relatively low calorie, relatively low in sugar, and, again, contains, checks all the boxes as far as containing all the other good stuff that I think other cereals seriously lack. And the other thing about this cereal is that it is widely available in, your regular grocery stores, large supermarkets, small supermarkets. You can pretty much get it anywhere. However, I have found that on occasion, depending on where you shop and what neighborhoods, maybe they have low stock or whatever of this item, but for some reason, I have occasionally ran into situations where I couldn't find this particular cereal. Maybe it ran out, or maybe it just wasn't as popular in that neighborhood and the grocery store manager just didn't order enough of them. But just be mindful of that, guys. But I think you should be able to get it online as well. And I'll have a link in the description, an affiliate link to anything that I talk about in this video, so that you can do your own research and make sure that you're getting the specific one that I'm talking about in this video. But again, Total cereal, guys. The next component is going to be the calcium component, because one thing that Total does not have a lot of is calcium. And I think calcium is very important for men and women. We all need calcium. And if we, have a regular diet and regular activities throughout the day, You know, it's a known fact that our bodies don't absorb all of the calcium, and sometimes we even release calcium. So we always need to be aware that we need to be replenishing our calcium and getting the appropriate levels of calcium, you know, on a daily basis as much as we can, guys. So milk is important. So the specific one that I'm going to recommend to you guys, and by the way, you could have low-fat milk. I would avoid the whole milk only because you want to avoid that huge amount of calories if you can, if possible. You know, because you want to be able to have a little bit of a safety net for, you know, consuming extra calories throughout the day. Or, you know, low calories is good because when you keep things low calorie, you make the calories more nutritious. You get more potency per calorie, you know, more nutrients per calorie, and that's what you want. So if you want to have more calories, that's fine, but instead of having more fat calories, have more balanced nutrition filled calories, so that if you're gonna overconsume a little bit on the calorie side, make sure that you're doing it for a very good reason and that it's not just empty wasted calories. So a low-fat milk is a good option. It's got a good amount of calcium, but one milk type or milk alternative that I have found that is really great, guys, that I think you guys are gonna love is a milk that is not made from milk, but it contains 35% of your calcium needs and has a pretty decent amount of protein. It's got 10 grams of protein, and that is a milk that you can't find this in every single supermarket, but I would say it's still widely available. Like if you go to Walmart or your local supermarket or Target, they do have it every now and then, but I have, again, because maybe this is not the most popular milk alternative, that sometimes they do run low on stock and it's a little bit hard to find. But I'm gonna put a link in the description below so that you can see a picture of it, and if you want to order it online just to be safe, or just if you want to do your own research, you can. But this milk is awesome. It's got a good amount of calcium, it's got a good amount of protein, and it tastes pretty good. It has like a little bit of a hint of vanilla. It's low sugar, so it's going to be a great, addition to this meal. We're building out this meal, guys, to have the vitamins, the minerals, the calcium, and a little bit of protein. But now we're going to go to the next level, guys, and we're going to add a real good, powerful protein source, and that is eggs. So this one's going to require, obviously, a little bit of cooking, guys, but, maybe you want to do a hard-boiled egg, which is pretty easy to do, guys. It doesn't require any special knowledge of cooking. It's pretty easy to do, but a hard-boiled egg is great. You can just add one egg to this meal, and now you have, a little more protein, but a little goes a long way with the egg, guys, because the egg is one of the most highly biological, available, easily absorbable nutrients of protein for the human body. So we can absorb a really good amount of the protein from the egg and make the most out of it. So we don't need to consume, a ton of protein from eggs. A little goes a long way. And again, keeping the calories low. The egg is only going to add maybe another 70 calories. So, depending on the size of the egg. So really not a lot. So when you build this meal out, guys, you're talking about maybe 100 or so calories from the milk alternative, maybe 140 calories from the cereal, maybe another few hundred calories, 70 calories from the egg. And then another thing you could do, guys, fresh fruit. Don't forget, add some fresh fruit, topping this meal off with a handful of berries, blueberries, or you could use some other type of berry, but I like blueberries. At least that's what I like currently at the moment. Easy to make, doesn't require any cutting. You just take it out of the bag, pop it in, mix it up, you're good to go. And this is a good way to add extra antioxidants and additional fiber that's important to have. So you want to have fiber in your diet as well. So you could see as we build out this meal, guys, that we're really covering a lot of the bases. Are we picking up every single nutrient? No, but we're doing pretty good compared to what some people do, because they get scared and they don't want to, they don't get scared, but they are concerned about, not making it to work on time, and they don't have a lot of time to prepare a nutritious breakfast. So they just go out, have coffee and a donut or a bagel, and that's that. Well, with this, you could make this breakfast literally, if you got 10-15 minutes, guys, and that's pushing it, but if you got 10-15 minutes, let's say 15 minutes, you can make this meal, guys, and it's nutritious. relatively low calorie, and it's gonna give you the energy and the nutrients that your body needs. And there's really very little excuse not to have a good breakfast when you have the knowledge that you can create something like this. And again, simple ingredients that you can find in basically any supermarket, any Target, Walmart, grocery store. You're gonna find these meals most of the time, not all the time, because some of these products maybe are not the most popular, but it's still pretty widely available. I usually, 80% of the time I'm able to get these at the stores. But again, guys, I'm gonna have affiliate links in the description below, so you can check out the specific food items that I spoke about in this video. Hope you got something out of this, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Stay safe out there. Take care.